been about over a week since I went to the hospital. I have some kind of a tooth infection. I need a root canal. In that week, my bank account went like almost $200. I had to call in favors. Get an advance on work I haven't done. Help me, Christopher, help. So I've gone to like 2 different dentists in 2 different states. My face blew up. I went to the ICU, right? I had to get platelets. Last week my tire went flat, so I needed to fix that, and I got an oil change. I made an appointment to go to the dentist in a different city. It's about 30 minutes away. It's about 19 miles, 30 minutes away. Since I got an oil change, I thought that I'd be safe, because everything just got checked, and it's not that far, and my car breaks down. Okay, my car broke down. It broke down, and I'm stranded, okay? And I'm stranded, and I'm like, wow, man, like, okay, well, what do I do? So first of all, I didn't know my car was breaking down because I blare music. I'm always playing loud music. I like to party. I like to party, man. I like loud music. So I have loud music playing all the time in my car. Like, you will not be able to speak in my car, the music. But, my gosh, when I went to move the music, I heard like ding, 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 like this crazy, crazy bell. I'm like, oh my God, like, am I even like narrowing? Like I said, what am I going to do? I look in my heat, it's hot. It's fucking hot. It's like overheating. I'm overheating. I've got this really crazy fucking fear of burning, like most people do. I don't want my car to catch on fire, and I've always felt like it was going to. So now I'm like, oh my God, my car's going to catch on fire. So thank God, I had already driven enough to get to the exit of where I had to go, but I didn't know, like, it said I'm 8 minutes away. I'm in a city called Diamond. What? I'm on like some kind of a, thank God, thank sweet baby Jesus, I saw like a little tiny like concrete area that, like, maybe you could set up like a fruit stand or something, right? So I pull over there. I was there for over an hour. No one stopped. It's just me, a single woman on the side of the road. My phone wouldn't call out. I'm like, wow. Like, first place I finally get a hold of is the place with the oil change. And he's like, hey, I know we filled that Kool-Aid because I went out there and made him. I watched him do it. I watched him. And I'm like, well, what do I do right now? And he's like, well, you got some water? And I was like, actually, yeah, I do, which is weird because I brought a cup of water. I never bring water with me. I never bring any drinks with me. Plus, I'm always so fucking thirsty. I drink it as soon as I get in the car, so it's like stupid that I just gotta pee. So I don't even like fuck with the waters. I don't screw with it. I don't care. Okay, so wait. Oh, fucking A. So, there I am, straight on the side of the road. I do have some water. He's like, lift your hood up, and just let it cool. It'll cool faster. I always get a fuzzy during these videos. It'll cool faster if you open up the hood, like let it cool, and then once it cools a little bit, you can open it or whatever. Well, there's like an extra reserve. There's a reserve behind it anyway, so I know where that is. It's not a big deal. But I mean, I've got like a literally a cup, like a measuring cup full of water. I don't have enough to get anywhere. My phone will not fucking dial out. Like I'm walking around like a jerk off. I finally get a hold of AAA. This asshole's like looking up in a different state. I'm like, who's talking about Pennsylvania? What the fuck are you? Like, I got to the point with this woman. I'm like, oh my God. I was on the phone with her 19 minutes and she still didn't have the right state. What the fuck? No, you're not going to find my fucking. No, you're not going to find where I am because you're not looking in the right state. She's like, oh, man, you don't need to swear at me. I'm like, actually, I fucking do need to swear at you, fucker. I'm standing here on the side of the road like a Kansas City gag gate. You motherfuckers are talking about PA. Woo. Like, what are you talking about? I'm not even in that state. Where'd you even come up with that state? No one even mentioned that state. What are you talking about? And she's like, oh, you gotta find on your phone. You got an iPhone, right? Well, if you touch the red button, and it'll tell the coordinates. And if you can do that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, all right. So I try that. That's not working. I sent it to my daughter, who has like 0 battery. I said, I'm stranded in my coordinates. Nothing. You know, I'm there like over an hour, okay? All I want to do is get to the dentist. That's all I fucking want. Because my mouth hurts. It still hurts. It's 2 weeks now. My mouth still hurts. What the fuck? I call up my dad's brother, my uncle, because I had already tried like 5 people and I kept saying, call fail, call fail, call fail. I called him once, he didn't answer. And I'm like, oh God, what am I going to do? Because I only have AAA for like 3 miles and I'm 19 miles from home. So now I'm like, okay, well, I can walk home. I'll have to walk home. I'll have to get the car towed somewhere around here and then walk home. I don't have any money, okay? I don't have money to go get an Uber. I have my children run around. Some guy comes and stops. And like, I was okay. I was okay, all right? I was okay until somebody stopped. And then when somebody stopped, then I was like, every time I think I'm okay. And so now I missed the appointment. My mouth still hurts. And I don't have a car now. So, all right. I'm sorry. That's so gross. I just, it's like, 1 step forward, 2 steps, two steps back, and I just want to go to the dentist, and this will be my 3rd try to get some help. And since the 2 dentists I went to kept sending the same fucking magic mouthwash, which is not fucking done anywhere other than a compounding pharmacy. And I know that because I fucking worked in pharmacies. And I'm like, what? God, like, can I get, like, anything resembling anything? It doesn't have to be that. It could be anything, man. So, because I couldn't fucking figure that shit out, I just paid cash. I said, fuck everybody. I'm the one in pain here. Nobody fucking, it took 4 days to get that fucking. I said, you know what, just send it to this compounding pharmacy. I'll just go there and pay cash. So I paid my last $20 on this fucking mouthwash, and I'm like burning on myself all the time because it's uncomfortable. You know, I'm not a baby. But I'm not like the tough bitch that's gonna be like, okay, like, I don't know why, but it's gotten to the point in my life where it's just like, fuck. How many fucking times? Like, every time I'm doing something right. So the insurance just called me and they're like, oh, how is it? How are you, Miss Lee? Blah. I'm like, God, thanks for calling, really, because you're going to upset me all over again and I'm going to have a whole bag of nothing again. And then I'm going to fucking try to figure it out. You're like, well, can you get an Uber or can you? Oh, my God. I can't pay for an Uber. Okay? I can't. So if I'm going to go somewhere, I got to ride my bike, which is fine, but it throbs. My face is throbbing. I have platelets put to my face last week. Fucking platelets. Platelets over a fucking tooth. All right, Miss Lee, we're going to take care of it. We'll call you back with customer service, or we'll set it up. We'll get it fixed. Stop. Here's the thing. The insurance I have is a great insurance. If it's through an employer, all these places are covered. All of them. But if it's through Medicaid, it's not covered. So the first dentist I went to that I was bitching about, I actually found out they did all that shit for me for free. And I'm an asshole sitting here bitching about them. Because I'm like, why would they give me places that aren't under the insurance? That's what a referral's for. So I just, I don't pray for patients. I don't because being a Eucharistic minister, having been in pre-Canas, having been involved in church and reading the Bible as much as I have, I know that if you pray to God for patience, He's going to give you things to make you patient. He's going to give you things, those trials, those tribulations, those things over and over again, so that you will create patience. He's not going to give you nothing. You got to earn what you get. And I've earned patience, but this shit, I've also earned some kind of a nervous fucking tick where somebody tries to help me, all of a sudden I'm shaking so much I can't even speak. I had to call my uncle, and you know what? Praise Jesus. He was like, oh, I got it. I've got it. So this is good because he has AAA, so they can also email him the balance and he'll get reimbursed from his AAA. So I can relax, right? I get a ride home with these guys that towed my car. I can't tell you the relaxation. Once my uncle took care of that for me, it was $150. Okay, now let's just think about this. Think about this. I called 4 other people, and none of the calls would work. And if they did, nobody answered. If he hadn't answered the phone, I would have walked 19 miles, and I couldn't walk on the freeway because I've been pulled over walking on the freeway, and I've been pulled over on my bicycle on the freeway. It's illegal. Even though it's the quickest way to get to someplace, it's illegal. So even if you want to because I have walked when I was homeless. If I could get a bus pass, I'd walk to see my children, and I'd walk 32 miles. It takes a long time. But, sometimes you can hop a bus, but in general, the quickest way is the freeway. So, yeah, I've been pulled over walking on the freeway and also riding my bicycle because I was like, it's really far where I have to go. So I just want the quickest route. So I wouldn't have been able to do that. And it's a parking lot that day. It was the whole interstate was a parking lot one way. And it was the way back to my house because when I was watching it, I'm like, oh my God, it was miles and miles and miles of just backed up shit. Whew. So somebody did help me. I love my uncle. Thank you. So, it's been now 6 years since I've been homeless. I have a place to live. I have 2 animals. I have food. I have a car. It's just like that. I was back at Norma Her again, just like that. Not a day goes by where I don't think that where I am will be taken away from me or can be taken away from me. And people might say that's you're willing it to happen or stupid shit like that. People actually fucking say that to me. It's not really willing it to happen if it's happened so many times, is it? Like, it's more like preparing for it, I guess. I'm not even feeling sorry for myself. I'm just like kind of giving up on it. I've accepted it. To this point, it's loose. Now I choose loose. It's actually loose now because of the swelling and my gums blowing up. Now it's made my teeth loose. So, one of them at least. Lost my little job I had. Can't do it. Actually, just walking home from the place once I got the car dropped off and then I walked home because the tow truck's not a taxi. You gotta walk home. It's not really far. It's probably like 7 blocks or something like that. I walk it anyway. I don't mind it. But like my tooth was like boom, 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 boom. You know, I walk in with this lidocaine like on my mouth. It's so ridiculous. I looked on the computer and I looked at that homeless shelter I lived at, and I was like, "Ooh!" Just looking at it, last night kind of made me like, "Oh, geez." I think I'm through this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I really think I'm through it. I think I'm okay. I was only 19 miles from home, but that would have taken me 5 hours to walk that. Although I do keep a change of clothes in my truck, I do keep a change of shoes too because extra coats because of this stupid shit always happening. I really thought I got ahead of it with the oil change. You know what I'm saying? So like, even if somebody helps me and gives me a couple bucks, like by the end of the day, that fucking shit's been spent on something of an emergency nature. My uncle gave me $40 and my fucking tire goes flat. Even Steven. Okay, even Steven. I shouldn't bitch because it's even, right? Well, okay, last time my car got in the shop, they had it over a month and a half. So what do I do in the meantime? I'm walking to the grocery store. I'm riding my bike to the grocery store. What if I want a watermelon? What, do I need a backpack? Like, what the fuck's going on? Am I back on a bicycle with a backpack again? Am I like a homeless person again? Like fucking. You know, I don't have a hard life. It's not a hard life. I should not bitch. I shouldn't be crying because I have a toothache. There's children in Pakistan fucking like going through wires trying to pay for their family to have a piece of bread today, so I can't really fucking children of God that fucking get bombed. You don't even need to go there for. I'm sure just down the street right now, there's somebody going through something really bad. It could be right next door to me right now. It's way worse than this. I mean, shit, I had cancer. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck? But damn, it's just like, I'm just trying to just get this little, it just like keeps over and over and over and over. And I'm just like, I do have food stamps to go to the store though. So I'm okay. Right now I'm like kind of Mother Hubbard type of situation. The cupboards are good. The spices are good. I got all the spices last month. So whew, I just got to ride my bike, but it's uphill. So it'll be like, bah, bah, bah. But then it's all downhill on the way back, which is even better because that's when I carry all the groceries, right? And I usually just get everything at once. So, like, I'll put, I'm all or nothing. My crazy ass is all or nothing. So I'll have, like, all the bags on the handlebars. The good thing is it's not snowing, too. So, I mean, yeah, it's a little warm out, though, but, so. I don't know when I'll have a car again. I get paid on the 3rd, so that's weeks away. 2 weeks. So the next 2 weeks, if I want anything, I ride my bicycle. That's it. So I could probably ride my bike to go clean a house if I had to or something like that, but I don't think I'm hired anymore doing that since I fucked that up, being sick. I mean, I don't think they're firing me. I just think that since I can't do it, they're just going to replace me, but I'm going to have to pay them back the money anyway, so I don't know. That's what's going on with me today. And that's why I just don't want to do these videos and do videos. I'm not like, I don't want to do that. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about, but right now I'm doing this just to bookmark this. So since I've started this channel, I quit drinking, amen, hallelujah, and then, but, number 2, and I'm also, during this, 4 weeks or whatever, it's been a month, I think, so, I've also had a flat tire and now a broken down car. I'm not drinking, though, so who cares? I don't drink alcohol anymore. Seriously, it worked. Also, if anybody is going through shoot me a comment or something, man. It's all right. Like, you'll get through it. We'll figure it out. Son of a bitch. So, I'm bookmarking it.